All right, welcome to the very first Expert AI Trainer podcast. I am Mutya Marapa, the proud creator of Expert AI Trainer, an industry that truthfully I just sort of fell into but was pleasantly surprised. And now I'm just so excited about what lies ahead, not just for myself and my own industry, but for you too as an expert, because we have seen so much go on in a short period of time regarding AI. And the question everybody looks at is, will AI replace me, or what can be my AI lane or avenue? And I need to learn a whole lot of skills. These are all very valid and pertinent questions and comments and thoughts and sentiments. However, what has become abundantly clear to me is the lowest hanging fruit for you and for me is to teach AI on what you know, what you are good at, what you have learned, what the industry has already rewarded you for, and take it to a whole nother level. What is that level? Well, at the time of recording this, I'm a few days away, or rather a few hours away, from generating $15,000 in less than 90 days as an expert AI trainer. And all I've done is apply my expertise as a marketer. This stint and these figures actually at one stage were $10,000 in 41 days, as I've decided to set up this offering, Expert AI Trainer, so I can teach people like yourself and show you this industry and point you in the right direction. I've taken my foot off the training gas for good reason. You know, I couldn't do both. So what I'm trying to say is that 10K in 41 days, that 15K in 90 something days could have been way more had I just sort of kept my head down and stuck at it. But I've wanted to create this shop window, this podcast. We've got a YouTube channel. But the only resource that you need, there's only one, and that is the Train AI directory. Now, depending on where you're listening to this first episode, you will see where you can download the directory. And the reason why I say it's the only resource you need, it's because it's the only resource I have used. Nobody introduced me to this industry. What I did was I went from platform to platform and registered my details. And when I say platform to platform, the Train AI directory has currently 20 listings. It's got 20 platforms who are looking for experts, people with domain expertise, to train AI. Now, there are more platforms that I will continue to add, but what I'm just trying to say to you is that for me, it was this at times laborious practice of just going from site to site and registering my details. The truth of the matter is, I didn't end up registering on all of them, just a fraction of them, but that's the beauty of it. And this is why I say that, you know, speed will be your friend in this. I have one primary platform that I work for. They are Micro One, a wonderful organization based out in the Bay Area, run by the visionary Ali and his great team. I am a certified Micro One AI trainer in the area of marketing. And, you know, I just owe them so much for bringing me into their world, showing me how a win-win-win situation can be created, and also working at a high level of integrity, you know, because as you'll learn in further episodes, it's not always the case. Some of these platforms don't act in that way. So what I've tried to do with the resource guide is not only let you know who is looking for an expert, who is hiring, what sort of money they will pay you, but also the right ones, the ones that I have, to my very best of ability, vetted, had a look at. And the second part of this podcast, as far as it's got two angles. Number one is I want to continue to share and document my own journey, my findings, my learnings, because I've started this a little bit earlier than you have. But the second one, and the most important one, is getting these platforms onto the show, getting the Alis of this world here, where I can ask him about the business, ask him about where he's taking the business, ask him what kind of experts he's looking for, how you can become a certified Micro One AI trainer as I am. That's where the real value, I think, will come in for you. But what I wanted to do in this very first one was just tell you about a little bit more about the directory, because, as I said, I believe that's the only resource you will ever need. It's free. You've just got to put in the time, and because of the fiddliness of it at time, I just think that alone is going to discount a lot of people. A lot of people just go, no, I've got no time for this, or no, they want me to upload my ID, or they want to, have this information. I'm bouncing, because some of the platforms do that because they need to know you are who you say you are. You live where you say you live. You are qualified in the way you are qualified, because that will ensure that they get the right kind of expert, training the right kind of model for a specific client request. So we've got 8 pages with this directory, and 3 of them are the cover and a disclaimer and so on and so forth. But what I do is I provide a 4-step process for you to sort of get the most out of the directory. Then after that, I list the 20 platforms that you could go to right now and just sign up for free. There has been some talk in the past that some sort of, as is often the case online, people posing as these platforms are saying to someone, right, pay this amount of money to sign up. That is not the case. These platforms need the talent. They want to create these, what we call talent pools, so they can go over to clients and say, look, we've got this, type of expert for this type of project for you. They need you. They need your details. So go there and sign up. Check out Micro One. I've dedicated a spotlight page to them so you can just learn more about them. And then on the final page, there are just some more expert AI trainer resources for you. I've got a audio presentation talking more about the opportunity. We have a job board, a free job board, so you can go, you can see what is available on a day-to-day process. We've got the podcast, very similar to this, and we've got the Expert AI Trainer Insights, which is a newsletter. It is a paid newsletter, but the first 4 editions, the foundational editions, they are free. So there's a lot for you to get on with without pulling your credit card out or signing up for something big here, because this is such a simple model. You don't need tech skills. You don't need to be unbelievably immersed in AI. You need to be committed to your craft. You need to demonstrate that you've done good work. You don't have to be the sort of Tony Robbins of personal development, but if you have got personal development clients that you have helped in one way, shape, or form, you could train AI and be paid for it. So this resource guide, please use this as your first port of call. If you want to take things further, you'll find ways that you can do that. If you want to work with me directly, you'll find ways you can do that. If you want to be part of a group, you can find ways to do that. But in the first instance, you would do well just to go check out the platforms, sign up for those platforms. Then as you get a little bit of traction, keep checking back on the podcast, on the newsletter, just following us on the social media platforms, and then you can sort of make the decision on how deep you want to go as an expert AI trainer and how you want to sort of fit in as an expert AI trainer with your life goals and ambitions and the work-life family balance that you've got. Because believe me when I say I'm living proof of that. You can work as much as you want or as little as you want, and you can be rewarded very, very well. So thank you for joining me for this very first episode. The only resource, the only thing you would ever need to become an expert AI trainer is the Train AI directory. It's here for free. Download it. Please go through it. And I cannot wait to hear of your success stories.